Hello everyone, my name is Meta Tamel. I am a developer advocate at Google Cloud, and today I want to look into Google AI Studio's wipe coding tool. The other day I saw a tweet from Logan. He was talking about this AI first wipe coding experience in AI Studio. So I want to see how it works and whether I can use it to generate some apps. So if I go to build section of Google AI Studio, I can describe my idea. I actually already created a prompt for this, so I will just enter this here and then hit build, and then now the app is going to be generated. But as it's generating, let's look at what we have in the prompt. So I want to generate an AI-powered trivia game where a user picks a topic and then answers some multiple choice questions, and then I set some rules. The user chooses a topic from a preset list of topics, 10 topics, but also we want to give them a way to enter a custom topic if they want. Once the user selects a topic, let's try to generate an image for the topic so we can use that throughout the game. There should be 5 multiple choice questions, but make it so that we can change it to, from 5 to 10, for example. There should be a difficulty for each question, easy, medium, or hard, but it will default to easy. The quiz language is English, but there should be a way to change that. And also, let's make it so that the user, the quicker they answer the question, the more points they get, right? So as you see, it's quite an involved game. It's not that easy with certain rules. And let's see what we get. And it looks like after 72 seconds, we already have a game that generated, which is quite impressive. So before looking at the code, let's just actually see what we have here. So as you see, we have the topics, preset topics and custom topic. Number of questions is 5, but we can change it. Difficulty is easy, medium, hard. Language is English, but it also gave me like further choice, which is nice. Let's actually play a game. So I'll choose custom, and then I will enter something I know, Cyprus history, because I'm from Cyprus. So let's see if it works. And then let's start it. So now it's generating my game. I realized it didn't generate my image for my game. Oh, actually generated an image, which is nice. Okay, the question, what metal was Cyprus famously known for in ancient times? I know that's copper, so that's correct. Which Roman general and triumvir was said to have gifted Cyprus to Cleopatra? I think it's Caesar. Oh no, it's Anthony, Mark Antony, yes. Third question, which English king captured Cyprus during the Third Crusade in 1191? I think that's Richard. And which empire ruled Cyprus after the Venetians? That should be Ottomans. And finally, the last question, in what year did Cyprus gain independence from British rule? I know that's 1960. So there you go. So yeah, that was the game. I didn't keep track of the score. I think the final score should be more. So maybe there's a bug there. But as a starter, I think this is very impressive. I mean, the UI is quite impressive. It got all my requirements right. If you look at the code looks like there's components, there's services for Gemini. So even though I am not a TypeScript developer, front-end developer, it looks pretty reasonable to me. So yeah, I mean, as a first impression, this is quite impressive. Let's see if I can actually change it. Like for example, in here, we have the languages, but it would be nice to have more languages and also to have some flags near the languages. So let's see if I can change this. So I have this prompt here that I will just put in the chat. So here in the prompt, I'm saying change the language to be a drop down with top 50 most popular languages, sorted alphabetically and with country flags. So let's see if it can actually implement that for us. So we'll wait a little bit, but as I said, as a first impression, the UI looks nice. It's much better than what I would have done, and you get this out of the box with a prompt that I show you in about a minute or two. I think that's quite impressive. But let's see how it actually edits the application. So now it's making some changes to the application. Sometimes it runs into problems and it kind of tries to fix it. So we'll see if that happens here. Yeah, so after about 50 seconds, we had the changes, and then if you go down to language sections, you can see that we have different languages with flags, which is nice. Let's just choose something I know, again, Turkish, and then choose world history, and then see if we get Turkish questions. So now let's wait for the game. And then, yeah, I can see that it's in Turkish, which is, again, quite impressive. Okay, at this point, I want to save the app because I think this is way more than I wanted already. So let's save it. And before I want to do further changes, I want to also save it to GitHub. So there's this Save to GitHub button. There's also, you can also download the app if you want, but let's try to save to GitHub. For this one, I will say AI Trivia app. Something like this, and AI Trivia app powered, let's do it, powered by Gemini AI Studio, something like that. And I'll make this, well, let's make this public. So I will create this repo, and let's see if this is gonna work, because it's working now, so I want to make sure that I save it to GitHub, and then I can make further changes. So it's giving me these changes, and I will say stage and commit changes, and let's see if that works. All right, I think that might have happened. So if I go back to my repositories and check my AI Trivia app repo here, I can see that it's already checked in, which is amazing. Great. And then the last thing I want to do is there's a deploy to app section. So I can deploy this to Google Cloud, I guess. Let's choose a project. So this is my projects that I use for my testing. And then I will hit deploy. And I think that what this will do is that it will package the app and deploy to Cloud Run, which is my favorite service to run any application in the cloud. So let's see how long this takes and if it works. And then it already worked. So if I go to Cloud Run and do a refresh, I already see this Trivia Guest Quest app. And then if I go to this link, I can see that it's already here. I mean, there's a slight problem with the coloring, but other than that, let's see if it actually works. Yeah, it seems to be working. Yeah, so I don't know what to say, to be honest, because I just went from the idea to a running app in what, like a 5-10 minutes. Of course, I need to check the code. I need to see how it works, but I think I'm quite impressed with the default AI Studio wipe coding experience. So I'll definitely play with it more. Of course, this is just a web application, and you know that you need backends for real applications. And I think Logan said in the tweet that those things are coming. But as a first kind of starter kind of app, I think it's quite impressive. So I just want to share that with you. Hope you find this useful. Thanks very much.